Yes, my dear. Yeah. Hi, this is Ravi Kanth Miriyala, a chartered accountant. One second. Yeah, in this session, we'll discuss accounting standards revision, that is part 2. Another 2 more standards minimum we'll try. I tried the accounting standard 12. Yeah, depending upon the time, let me decide whether I will go to accounting standard 10 or accounting standard 16. Okay, right. See, standard 10, I need full session. I mean, 1.5 hour session if I can get, no. Then I will little more if I can get. I can do maximum. I'll try to get the benefit. Fine. Yeah, that is not a small standard. That is the only major standard in the Group 1 accounting standards, right? So that is, let's do accordingly, right? Depending upon the situation, I'll take a decision. Next. Yeah, this is a small announcement, a small information to you. Yeah, this is my special classes. Or yes, there are many special classes which are starting on group 2 revision, group 2 accounting standards revision. That is on 28th 29th of this month, right? So please subscribe. I mean, subscribe in the sense, what do you say, follow me there in Unacademy app. Yeah, once you follow, then obviously you will get a notification whenever I take any special class which is related to CA Inter or for CA Final. I take for CA Final financial reporting, that is paper number 1, and for CA Final one more paper, elective paper 6E, that is GFRS, Global Financial Reporting. Yes, that also I teach, right? These recorded video classes are already available on Unacademy platform, right? So live classes also will start, right, after some time, right? So you will get notifications, all those things. Yes, just follow it. Yes, in this special class, what will happen, it is not like YouTube, right? Student can raise a question. Yes, they can raise hand and we permit them, and they can talk, they can ask us orally. That is available. That's what voice chat discussion. Yes, it is obviously. You can share your question. You can there is a one doubts, one block is there. Yeah, when you post one your doubt, you can post it and we'll see and we'll answer, we'll respond to your will respond to your question. Yeah, so many things are available. Yeah, we may raise a poll or we get quiz. Anything is possible. Got it? Right. All these facilities are available on Unacademy platform. Yes, Unacademy, ask a doubt. Yes, any ask unlimited doubts. Welcome. Ask doubts at any time. Yes, we'll have a group, Telegram group. There you can ask your questions. Understand? Yeah. At the same time, uh, yeah, get is that everything fine, my dear? Regarding, are you facing any problem? Are you facing any problem? Anyone? Can you please respond? Okay, fine, thank you. Right. So get high quality solutions in Hindi, English, receive exam matches for the question. Some papers they will send it. Obtain instant and accurate solutions to the question. Get assistance from your, correct na, with your homework. Yes, everything. That's all facilities are available. Plus subscription, there is 10% off if you apply the code YESHAS Live, YESHASLIVE live, right? And if you take 12 months subscription, 2 months extra subscription also is free, right? So totally 14 months subscription, that is for CA Inter plus Foundation. 14 months will be more than sufficient, I feel personally. Okay, yes, iconic subscription. Here also, as I told, 10% benefit you will be getting, which is YESHAS, correct na? Yeah, you could use the code YESHAS Live. You will get this benefit as well. Okay, right. That is about the information basically. Perfect. Yes. Chalo, let's go to our standards. Right. Let me know anytime if you face any problem with, classes or something, just let me know. Yeah, here it is one way. So that's the reason it is very difficult to identify what is the problem. If any technical issue, please let me know immediately. Let's try to resolve, right? Depending on the situation. Yes. Ha. So now let us go to accounting standard 12, that is government grants. Government grants, that is accounting for, okay, accounting for government grants. Accounting for government grants. Okay. Yeah, government means what, sir? Yeah, in short form, I will use in the class GG, government grant. Oh, is there a lag? Is it for everybody? Network issues. I mean, is it from your side or my side? There is good internet actually. What to do here? Is it okay now or is it same? From my side. Uh, just wait for 2 minutes. Issue some. Is it happening? Yeah, is it fine? Is that voice and Yeah, fine. And let me know any other issues, I mean, if later it comes up. Right, so AS 12, that is equal to government grants. Yeah, thank you. Government grants, government means any government. That can be central government, that can be state government, that can be local government, okay, that can be international government, any government, okay, international government. A grant, yeah, people can call it as subsidy. Yes, subsidy means grant only. What else? Some people call it as incentive. Yes, some people call it as duty drawback. Duty drawback. Yes, it can be anything. Perfect. Huh. So now the next point. Sir, government grant, how do you account for? Yeah, there are two approaches. Basically, there are two approaches. Yes, then is one is called capital approach. Yes, the first one is called capital approach. Yes, and the next one is called income approach. Next one is called income approach. Yeah, so what is capital approach? Capital approach, when do you say? If the government grant is in the nature of promoter's contribution, okay na, when it is in the when it is in the nature of, when it is in the nature of what? Nature of promoter's contribution. Yeah, when it is in the nature of promoter's contribution. Yeah, what do you mean by nature of promoter's contribution? That is to start a project. Yeah, if the government is giving you some money, for what reason? Correct, now reason is important. Why are they giving you the money? Sir, they are giving me the money to start a new business. Okay, then that is like a promoter. They are coming like a promoter and they are helping you. Are Ravi Kanth, you start your business, I will give you money, I will fund you 1 crore, 2 crore, something like that. If they say so, understood my point, then it is in the nature of capital contribution. Generally, no relevant expenses. We don't need to spend money. No relevant expenses, right? No relevant expenses. Generally, you don't need to spend that. Yeah, you also just need to start business. You have to bring some amount of capital. Government will give you some amount of capital. That's all. You can proceed with the business. Fine. Yes. Under that circumstance, okay, no relevant expense. Generally, you are not spending anything. That is the reason. What do you say? We'll transfer it to capital reserve. You transfer it to capital reserve. Getting my point? You will be transferring this to a capital reserve. Understand? Right. So whenever you receive money, then what do you say? We'll say cash account debit to capital reserve. Cash account debit to capital reserve will be transferring to capital reserve account. When it is income or revenue approach, yes, you can use the word revenue, you can use the word income approach. Okay, both words are perfect. What is this? This is not to start with, yeah, this is not to start, but this is to continue the existing business. This is to continue, yeah, this is to continue the existing business. You understood? This is to continue the existing business. Yeah, it is to continue the existing business. If it is to continue the existing business, then I will say it is revenue approach or income approach. But here, right, it is not gratuitous. What we say? It is not gratuitous. It is not gratuitous means it is not free. It is not free. Yeah, it is not free in the sense, what do you mean by it is not free, sir? It is not free means you have to incur some expenses. Okay, we have to incur. Yeah, we have to incur expenses. Yes, freely paisa nahi aayega idhar. You have to spend money to get money. Okay, some advantage will come, but you have to spend money. And it is treated as, what do I say? It is treated as, what it is treated, sir? Yeah, it is treated as, okay, it is treated as income as per Income Tax Act also. Yes, as per Income Tax Act also. Income Tax Act also. Got my point? Yeah. That's why what are you supposed to do? Yes, you should transfer it to, and that's the reason you have to transfer it to P&L. Yeah, why? There is income, there is expenditure. That's why transfer this to profit and loss statement. Transfer this to profit and loss statement. Hope you understand. Right. Sir, how do I transfer, sir? How do I transfer? What the standard says? I transfer in systematic and rational fashion. Systematic and rational. Yeah, systematic and rational manner may you are supposed to transfer it. Understand? Systematic and rational. Sir, what is systematic and rational? Systematic and rational means nothing but matching concept, my dear. Okay, na? Nothing but matching concept. What is matching concept? Obviously you know it, but still I will be repeating it. Matching concept in the sense, right, when you recognize the income, means income you take it to profit and loss, okay, in the ratio of expenses, right? So what do I say? When received, government grant is received, what you do? First you transfer it to cash account debit. So assume you got a cash, correct na? Yeah, to deferred government grant, DEFERRED, deferred government grant. Okay, some X money you transfer it. Yeah, whatever the money you got it. Say let me put a number. Okay, so make it clear. Say 1,000 rupees you got it. Okay, perfect. But suppose my expenses are, how are your expenses? Sir, expenses are it is in the first year, it is expenses will be incurred in 3 years. It is not going to be spent in 1 year. Oh, as per the conditions, yes, obviously when government is giving you grant at free of cost, correct, it is not it is not one corona vaccination. They come, you take, all of you be in line, everybody can come. No, it's not like that. It is given to the company entity, correct, now who is eligible, you have to satisfy the conditions, then money will come. After that money also you are supposed to satisfy the conditions, isn't it? So yeah, there are so many terms and conditions will be there, my dear. Everybody won't get it, correct? Yeah, everybody won't get it. So that's the reason. So expense will be there. Okay, 3 years may have to spend money. Yeah, first year how much are you supposed to spend? First year 100, sir. Next year 250, sir. Next year 150, sir. Like this I will be spending. Oh, is it? That means totally 500 rupees you are spending. Agree? Correct. But you are getting amount 1000. No problem. 500 still profit is for me, na? Excellent. So what are you supposed to do? Matching concept you follow. Matching concept follow means revenue, correct? Transfer to P&L. I'll say this. Yeah, transfer to P&L in the ratio of expenses. In the ratio. Yeah, in the ratio of expenses may you are supposed to transfer it. What is your ratio of expense? That is equal to 100 is to 250 is to 150 ratio may you should transfer. Okay, so that means at Y1, correct now? Otherwise I'll write here. What do you record? First year, correct. Second year, third year, done. First year, DGG, deferred government grant account debit to other income. Other income. Remember, Amma, government grant money can never be presented as revenue, sales. No, it can never be sales. Sales means revenue. Okay, na? It will never be presented as a sales or revenue. It should be only, okay, na? It should be only other income. Other income. Only other income. Market. Important. Okay. Right. So DGG account debit. Yes, my dear. DGG account debit to other income. Yeah, in which ratio? Totally how much you got? 1000 I got, sir. Yeah, into how much? Into 100 divided by 500 total. Correct na? Sir, how much do I get? You will get 200 here. Same way, 250 divided by 500. Then here it will be 500. Got it? Yes. So 200, 200, 500, 500. Yeah, here 150. 1000 into 150 divided by 500, sir. Oh, is it? Then it is equal to 300, 300. In which proportion, in which ratio you are spending, you are transferring the expense to profit and loss. In that ratio, you should be transferring it. Correct na? Just observe. If you see my profit and loss, here other income is equal to 200 and here expenditure is equal to 100. Agree? Makes sense. This is first year. In the same fashion here also, here income is equal to this, expense is equal to this. This is Y2 profit and loss. Correct na? Otherwise if I put it, suppose if I put it like this is fine, this is 100% fine. Suppose in situation Y1 only, if I transfer other income is equal to 1000, expense is equal to 100, Y2 may expense is equal to 250, income is equal to 0. This is called nonsense accounting. Okay na? There is no matching, and this accounting is wrong accounting, obviously. Hope you have followed me. Correct? Right. So you will be transferring the income to profit and loss in the ratio of expenses. In which ratio you are expected to spend, a ratio mein you are supposed to transfer it to P&L. Got my point? Yes. Now next, yeah, sir, when to recognize it? Yeah, when to recognize the government grant? When to recognize government grant, sir? Yeah, there are two conditions, my dear friend. There are two conditions to satisfy. There are two conditions to satisfy. Okay, what are the two conditions? Yes, listen. First condition is there is a reasonable assurance. Yeah, there is a reasonable assurance. Yes, reasonable assurance exists. Yeah, exist. What it exists, sir? Reasonable assurance exists that conditions will be satisfied. That conditions will be satisfied. Okay, yeah, right. Reasonable assurance exists that conditions are going to be satisfied. Means we are sure. What is that? Reasonable assurance means this management is sure. Yeah, management is sure. Management should tell, yeah, government kept some condition, pakka we will be able to satisfy. Aisa bola to yes, please take it up. Okay, plus what is the second condition? There is no uncertainty. Okay, no uncertainty in ultimate collection. Yeah. So what is no uncertainty in ultimate collection? Means money will come for sure, man. That's all. Okay, you should be sure that money also will come. It's not that government will cheat you. Okay, I doubt whether they'll give money will come or not. If you are doubting, please don't take it to profit and loss. But my point, no doubt about ultimate collection. When you satisfy this, got my point? Then yes, then you say cash account debit either to DGG, or is it to capital reserve, or is it to profit and loss, depending upon the circumstance. Or it may be a fixed asset. Correct? Now, do you remember? Under one of the circumstance, it may be reduced. It will be reduced from the fixed asset, which you studied already. It's a revision. Yeah, pass this journal entry. Correct? Na? Right. If not satisfied. Yeah, if not satisfied. Right? If not satisfied. Sir. Sir, I have a doubt, sir. Paisa to aa gaya, sir, but I don't know whether I will be able to satisfy. Okay, right. But money received. Yeah, money received, but conditions not satisfied. Then what are you supposed to record? Cash account debit, then payable to government. It should be recognized as a liability. Payable to government means liability, isn't it? Yes, you should be recognizing it as a liability. Liability recognize karo because you have a doubt. Correct? Now you have a doubt. Means even you don't satisfy, obviously you are supposed to refund it. Right? It is correct. Now why do you want to take it to DGG or profit and loss or anything today, and tomorrow when they ask for refund, then you reverse it? That is illogical. No, when you are not sure, that's not your money. That is not your money. Hope you understand. That is not your money. So don't take it as to profit and loss or DGG or capital reserve. No. Right. What is that you are supposed to record? Payable to government. You please record it. That would be sufficient. Hope you understood. Right. There are two special circumstances, my dear. Two special circumstances. Yeah. What are the two special circumstances? This circumstance mein what do you do, sir? What do you do? We'll transfer to P&L immediately. Yes, we'll transfer to P&L immediately. Yeah, whenever I get this, I will transfer it. Whenever I get it, I'll transfer it. Okay, immediately in the current year only. In the current year only. Okay, what are those circumstances? I told you there are two circumstances. Excellent. Yes, circumstance number 1 and circumstance number 2. Okay, what is this circumstance all about? Very simple, right? The first point what we say, yeah, we have got losses in the last year, losses in the previous year or previous years. Okay, yeah, either loss or expense we already incurred. That time we applied to government. Government said, no, I don't know, we may give you, may not give you, something like doubtful they told. Correct. But government grant received in the current year. Yeah, it is received in the current year. Okay, last year may already booked the loss, last year may already booked the expenditure, but current year may money aa gaya. Is it my side error? Is it an error? No, I was not aware that time that I will get a government grant. That's why I didn't record it. That's why there is no error. Obviously, no prior period error, whatever as per accounting standard 5. Yes, record in the current year. Record in the current year. But what the standard is telling, yes, expenditure in the last year, current year mein aisa hai to, if you don't disclose properly, na, people think differently, sir. That is the reason. Yeah, disclose present. What are you supposed to do? Present as an extraordinary item. Present as extraordinary item. Yeah, present as extraordinary item. Extraordinary item. Yes, you will be presenting it as an extraordinary item. Getting my point? You will be presenting it as an extraordinary item. That's it. Where in the profit and loss. In the profit and loss. That needs to separate disclosure. Yeah, separate disclosure. Where is it said, sir? This is as per accounting standard 5. In accounting standard 5, we will discuss, right? Yeah, we will discuss what? We will discuss ordinary, extraordinary, exceptional, prior period item. So many concepts are there. In accounting standard 5, we will be discussing all about this. Okay, and what is second special circumstance, sir? Okay, right, what is that? It is like immediate financial support. Immediate financial support. Yeah, immediate financial support to our company, right? Only in the entire industry. Yeah, in the entire industry. Yes, entire industry mein, you getting my point? Entire industry mein, we only to our company, we have received some financial support. No one else has got. So if you don't disclose it as an extraordinary item, people think it differently. That's the reason present it as extraordinary item. Immediate financial support is given. That is the reason. Okay, my dear. Right, next, a government grant. Yeah, government grant, what we say definition, I didn't tell. Government grant is a government assistance. What is government grant? Government grant is a government assistance. Yes, it is a government assistance either in cash or kind. Correct? Right. For satisfaction of conditions. Yes, for satisfaction of conditions, they are giving me either cash or in kind. Correct? Na? So when I say government grant you received, what is possible receipt? What is possible receipt means one in kind. In kind we call it as non-monetary. Got my point? Non-monetary item we call. Tomorrow when I discuss accounting standard 11, I'll have a small elaboration about it. Okay, what is monetary? What is non-monetary? Okay, next, sir, it may come in cash. Yes. Sorry. Yeah, it may come in cash. Right, that we'll see. Yeah, suppose in kind. In kind means what they gave? They gave me a machine, they gave me land. Correct? Na? They can give you intangible asset, anything of that sort. Right? Non-monetary item, you got it. Yes. Now here there are again two possibilities. Have you got it? Okay, we got it at free of cost. 1 rupee also I didn't pay. Full paisa. I got a machine, right? Or we got it at a concessional price. Concession amount mein I got it. Okay, free of cost. What is the fair market value of what I got? What is the fair market value? 1000 rupees. Got it? Right. What is I paid by me? Paid is equal to 0. I didn't pay any single rupee for it. Okay, but standard says you are supposed to record at nominal value. You are supposed to record at nominal value. Getting my point? Yeah, record it at nominal value. Fine, sir. Nominal value in the sense what you record? Yeah, you got a machine, correct na? Yes, machine account debit, nominal value, that is rupee 1 record, sufficient, right? To you say P&L you say or capital reserve you say, for 1 rupee ke liye we don't need to fight. Wherever you can transfer it to my account also, I don't have any problem. Got it? Right. Concessional price. What is concessional price? Fair market value is equal to 1000. Correct. But I paid only how much, sir? I paid only 400. Isn't it 600 rupees concession? Yeah, big discount. Yeah, I got it at a discount. Very good discount. I got it. Yeah, standard says record it at cost. Yeah, record it at cost. Correct? Yeah, record it at cost. Cost mein record karo, sir. What is cost for me? Cost is what I lost. Cost is equal to 400. Cost is equal to 400. Yes, we got machine. So machine account debit to cash. What I actually paid, that's all. This is 400 only, it will be recognized. 400 only, it will be recognized. Got it? Done. Yeah. Next situation is cost, cash. What you have got? Cash. Yeah. I will, right. What we, right. I'll do here. We received cash. Sir. We received cash. When I say we received cash, when I say we received cash, now my basic question is what? Why? It is directly related to question, correct? Na? Directly related to what? Yeah, it is directly related to, right? What do I say? Three things I'll say. One is directly related to depreciable asset. Yeah, it is directly related to depreciable asset. Directly related to non-depreciable asset. It may be directly related to non-depreciable asset, or it may be directly related to some expenses. It may be directly related to some expenses. Okay, fine. When I say depreciable asset, when I say depreciable asset, yeah, getting my point? Yeah, here there are two options are there. Yeah, two choice options, purely option, accounting policy choice, that is up to the company. Okay, right, up to the company. What can I do, sir? Yeah, you can deduct it. Yeah, deduct it from where, sir? Deduct it from the cost of fixed asset. One way. Yes. So first what has happened, sir? We bought fixed assets, sir. Yeah, at what amount? 1000, sir. Next, we got government grant, sir. What amount? 400 rupees I got government grant. Agree? Yeah. When you bought it, what you must have said? Fixed asset account debit to cash you must have recorded. 1000. Correct? Right. When you received government grant, you got it in cash. So cash is equal to 400. To what? To fixed asset. You will record 400. That's it. So what is remaining balance? What is the remaining balance? Remaining balance of fixed asset. Fixed asset is equal to 1000 minus 400. That is equal to 600 is still there. Correct? E600. What are we supposed to do? You should depreciate it. Yeah, depreciate it over its useful life. Correct na? How long is the, you understood my point? How long is the life? That long you depreciate it as usual, normally. Getting my point? Suppose say life is equal to 10 years. Yeah, residual value is equal to 0. Let me say SLM method of following. SLM method following, then depreciation per annum is equal to 600 divided by 10 years minus 0, that is equal to 60. Normal depreciation, you will be following it. Got my point? I hope all of you followed. Right, next method. Next method, what do you say? Present as. Yes, present as deferred government grant. Okay, that means when you receive government grant, cash account debit. Okay, cash account debit to DGG, we'll say 400. Got it? Yeah, and your fixed asset account will be 1000. Yeah, so now what is the depreciation? Depreciation per annum is equal to your 1000 minus 0 divided by 10, that is equal to 100 per annum. Got it? Because I have not credited to depreciation, I have not credited to fixed asset. It is a separate account called DGG. My fixed asset balance is there at balance sheet. How much number is there? 1000. Correctly speaking, if you say balance sheet, correct na? Right, balance sheet, there is a fixed asset number of 1000 and there is a DGG number of 400. Both are continuing. I have not reduced it from the fixed asset value. That's why there won't be any impact. There won't be any impact. Okay, on depreciation. Okay, then what should I do, sir? DGG, what are we supposed to do? Amortize it. Amortize it over what? Yeah, you have to amortize it. Right? How long, sir? Amortize it over the life of fixed asset. Right? In the ratio of depreciation. In the ratio of depreciation. Right? Since in my question depreciation SLM method I am following. SLM means straight line method of depreciation. Straight line means every year depreciation amount is equal, same amount, isn't it? So since it is same amount, DGG also correct now. So what are you supposed to do? Every year. Yes, what are you supposed to do, sir? Amortize it. How much you got? DGG 400 divided by 10 years, that means 40. Yeah, so what is the journal entry? DGG account debit to profit and loss 40 like that. Every year you transfer it to profit and loss. Got it? Yeah, so what will happen here, sir? What will happen here? Just a second, I need to add some pages. Yeah, see, if you see profit and loss statement, my dear, if you see profit and loss statement, got my point? If you see profit and loss statement, here there is other income of 40 rupees, here there is a depreciation of 100 rupees. Isn't it? Net effect is equal to, net is equal to 60. E60 is nothing but E60 also net. Just presentation is different, my dear. Presentation is different. Effect is same. Effect is same, just presentation is different. Hope you understood. Okay, right. Next. Sir, if it is pertaining to, if it is related to non, okay, what is that I said? It is related to non-depreciable asset. Okay. Non-depreciable asset means what? What is that, sir? Yeah, we bought land. Okay, we bought land. So what is the journal entry you must have recorded? Land account debit to cash. Land account debit to cash you recorded already. Yeah, now what has happened? Now cash received. Right, that is government grant, cash received. Then what should I do, sir? See, if it is a depreciable asset, there is some expense, that is depreciation expenditure, is going to profit and loss statement. Correct. So amortize it. DGG you create and amortize it, I will tell. Correct na? If there is no expenditure at all, right, I am explaining it down. I don't have space here. Okay, here I will explain. Right. Now we will ask a question. Sir, do you need to spend any money? Any expenses to be incurred? Any expenses to be incurred? Yeah, we'll ask you. Yeah, if you say No, sir, no expenditure is there. I will not spend 1 rupee also. Is it? That means you will not spend 1 rupee. Means 1 rupee will not go to P&L. Only income will go to P&L. It won't make sense. That is the reason you received cash. No, my dear. Cash account debit to capital reserve. That's all. Okay, right. Yes, sir, we have to spend. Oh, how many years? Sir, I have to spend in 2 years. Okay. In which ratio? 2:3 ratio I will be spending. First year 2, next year 3. Oh, is it? That time, what you do? You received cash, you told, na? Yes. Cash account debit to DGG, E400 rupees, you record it. Correct? Next. First year, second year. What is happening? Okay. Yeah, first year, second year. First year and second year, what do you do, sir? First year and second year in the ratio of, right, as usual, in the ratio of what? 2:3 transfer to P&L. Yes, 2:3 ratio may transfer it to profit and loss. That is the way. Understand? If you are spending some money, then our expenditure ratio may you transfer it to P&L. If you say I don't need to spend 1 single rupee also on it, then transfer it to capital reserve straight away. Transfer it to capital reserve straight away. Hope you have followed me. Right. Next last point, cash received. Yeah, this is directly related to expenses. Last one, correct? Na? Related to expenses. Because we spent some money. Some expenses we have incurred. That's why government gave me some income. Okay, na? Right. Here also, my dear friend, there are 2 options are available. What are available? 2 options. Right. Situation 1. What do you say? Right. Deduct from the expense. Yes, deduct from expenses. Directly, relevant expense cut karo. That's it. Next one is what? Deduct from the expenditure is first angle. Right. Second one, what do we say? Yeah. Second one, what do we say? Present as other income. Present as other income. Okay. Present it as other income. That is what we'll do. Okay. Deduct from expenses means what do you say? Cash account debit. Cash account debit to expenses. Right. Here you got cash. Correct. Cash account debit to other income. Any one method you can follow. It is option, choice to the entity. It is a choice to the entity. Okay, right. Next, last concept which is left is refund of government grant. Yeah, which is left is refund of government grant. Okay, refund of government grant, there is nothing much except one small 2 points are there. Correct. Now what are you supposed to do? Reverse it. Reverse accounting. Exactly. What you accounted earlier, now you ulta do it. That's it. E-refund is an extraordinary item. It is an extraordinary item. It is an extraordinary item. Okay. It is an extraordinary item as per accounting standard 5. Yeah, accounting standard 5. So since it is extraordinary item, special disclosure. Yeah, special disclosure required. Yeah, separate disclosure or special disclosure is required. Okay, na? Done. Yes. See, a question can come generally. Suppose in the balance sheet, there is a DGG of 200 rupees is there. Actually DGG, DGG 300. Out of that, what you transfer to P&L is equal to 100. Still left today, balance sheet mein kitna hai now? 200 is there. Now what are we doing, sir? Now we are refunding. How much is the refund amount? Whatever government gave you, that much money they will ask you back, isn't it? They are asking. So since they are asking 300 rupees, my dear friend, what do you say? To cash 300, I will record. Correct? Perfect. To cash 300. Understand? Yes. Next, what should I do? What is DGG in the balance sheet? Correct. Na? This is what is available. What is available in the balance sheet. That 200 will, what is available? This is available. Debit it. This is on the liability side, na? Obviously it will be creditor balance. Refunding, reverse it. Then EP and L debit, this is the balancing figure. Balancing figure is 100. Now you keep the balancing figure 100. Earlier you had followed DGG. Now you are doing the refund. Correct na? Yeah, refunding me, then you are supposed to follow DGG account debit to the extent available in the balance sheet. Yeah, to cash, what is you are supposed to pay? Remaining amount is going to be P&L balance. P&L balance, like that we will do it. Got it? Right. Next is what, sir? Earlier deducted from the fixed asset. Yeah, we have reduced it from the fixed asset. Now refund is there. Now if it is refunded, then when you have, correct na? That means what is our old journal entry? What is our old journal entry? Yeah, you got cash account debit to fixed asset you wrote. Now refund kiya to what are you supposed to do? Fixed asset account debit to cash. Ulta, reverse entry you are supposed to do it. Yes. Suppose now example. Listen carefully. Yes. Initially 1000 was the cost. Okay. Government grant 400 they gave me. That's why 600. Yes, sir. Now what is happening? Per annum my depreciation is equal to 60 I did. Correct. A 2 years depreciation. 2 years depreciation is equal to 60 into 2. That is equal to 120 cut. 120 cut means 480. This is at the end of the year 2. This is my book value. Agreed? Right. Now you are refunding. Correct. Now this amount refund. Now government is, because we didn't satisfy some conditions. Government is asking for 400 rupees. They do back. Then what you say? You refunded. Yeah, you refunded how much? 400 rupees you gave back. Now what is the remaining balance, my dear? What is the remaining balance? That is equal to 880. Agree? E880 over the remaining life. Now over the remaining life you are supposed to depreciate. Over the remaining life you are supposed to depreciate. 880 divided by 8 years more are there, because it's only 2 years depreciation is done. Agree? Right. So that is equal to 110. Then Y3 depreciation will be 110. Like that every year you will be depreciating. Every year you will be depreciating in this fashion. I hope you guys have followed me. Okay, that's it, my dear. This is about accounting standard 12 over. Right. Let me get into accounting standard 16. Okay, not accounting standard 10. I have hardly exactly speaking 40 minutes, not even 40 minutes, less than 40 minutes time is there. If I get in, no, obviously I will be in the middle. Right. Tomorrow 5:32, 7 o'clock PPE only will deal it. Even if it is required some half an hour, I can take it from the next session, same day. That makes more sense, I felt right now. Okay, right. Let's go to next standard is accounting standard 16, borrowing costs. Next standard is borrowing costs. Okay, my dear. Chalo. So borrowing costs. Sir, what is borrowing costs? Borrowing cost means cost incurred directly related to borrowing. Directly related to borrowing. That is called borrowing costs. Okay. Costs incurred directly related to borrowing. Okay, that means what? If no borrowing, if I have not borrowed, no costs. Yeah, I would have not spent. Got it? That is borrowing cost. Yeah, it is not always. Generally student tells borrowing cost means interest, sir. Interest is borrowing cost. I agree. But interest is not the only borrowing cost. Understand? Correct. So next, suppose, sir, I am paying equity dividend, sir.
I am paying equity dividend. Is it borrowing cost, sir? No, sir. It is not borrowing cost. Why no? Because equity is not equal to borrowing. First of all, equity is loan. Equity is not a liability. Right. That's why it is not. Right. What about preference dividend, sir? Correct. Na? Preference dividend. Yeah. Preference dividend. Is it borrowing cost? Is it borrowing cost? Right. It depends. Is it borrowing cost? It depends. Yeah, it depends. Depends on what, sir? It depends on classification. It depends on classification of preference share capital. Yeah. How are you? Right. Preference share capital is classified as. How did you classify? Means how are you presenting it? Sir, I am presenting it under share capital, sir. Oh, you are presenting it under share capital. That means equity. Yeah, if it is equity, that means preference share capital is not equal to borrowing. Correct, na? Right. Then preference dividend is not equal to borrowing cost. That's it. No, sir, we are presenting it as a liability. Okay, if you are presenting it as a liability, then preference share capital is equal to L loan. Then preference dividend is equal to borrowing cost. Like that. Okay, it depends. Always it depends. Getting my point? Yeah. Depending upon the classification of the preference share capital, we will talk. Depending upon the classification of the preference share capital, we will be talking. Fine. Next. What are all the borrowing costs? What are all borrowing costs? Yeah. Borrowing cost is first one, I say interest. Yes, I agree. Interest cost is borrowing cost. Next. Yeah. Any cost incurred. Any cost incurred. Incurred for what? Any cost incurred. Yeah, it must be incurred. Incurred for the purpose of borrowing. Not for repayment. It is not for repayment. For taking the loan, tell me, that is a borrowing cost. But not for repayment time, I paid little more, sir. If it is already agreed upon, fine. A fresh, new thing I paid, sir. New thing paid, we don't consider it. Okay? Right. Next. Third one. Yes. For arrangement of fund. Exactly. For incurred for the purpose of borrowing. Correct? For the purpose of borrowing is the one. Yes. Next one. What is next one, sir? Third one, what do I say? Any discount on issue of discount on issue. Yeah, discount on issue of debenture. Okay, even premium. Yeah, premium on redemption of debentures. Premium on redemption of debenture. Yeah, that is also called borrowing cost. Because first of all, debenture is a loan. Debenture is a loan. Correct, na? Discount means what? Discount means 100 rupees face value. Yeah, will issue at 90. Isn't it 10 is a loss? What is lost? What is lost is cost. What is lost is cost. That's all. So 10 rupees, correct na? 10 rupees is going to be borrowing cost. Because of the debenture, you paid this money, you lost this money. Correct. Premium is excess money. Is it agreed amount? Yes, it is already agreed. When I am issuing the debenture, that time only I will tell, "Arey boss, this is what extra I am going to pay you." Yeah, that means it is known, agreed. It is not suddenly I am deciding. No, it is not decided suddenly. It is already agreed. We are paying as per the agreement only. Okay, na? Right. So that is what? Fourth. Fourth, finance cost. Finance cost in finance lease. Finance lease. Yeah. Right. In simple understanding purpose, you know hire purchase. Hire purchase. Hire purchase is a finance lease as per accounting standard 19. Yeah. In case of hire purchase, isn't it your installment amount include? Installment amount include. What installment amount include, my dear friend? Installment amount include interest. Interest also borrowing cost. That is what we are trying to tell you. Okay. Right. The fifth one. Okay. What is that? Foreign exchange difference. Yeah, foreign exchange difference. Yeah, foreign exchange difference. On foreign currency borrowing. On foreign currency borrowing. Foreign exchange difference on foreign currency borrowing, right? To the extent regarded as. To the extent. Yeah, to the extent regarded. It is regarded as borrowing cost, I'll say. This point I'll explain towards the end. Okay, towards end. If I don't get time today, okay, what I will do after accounting standard 11, for sure I will explain. Yeah, because it is important. Star mark, you keep it. 2 times asked. 5 marks question. From this line only 2 times question came. Understood? Many students don't even know whether it is the question from A16 or AS11. That big doubt they get. After AS11 also, if time permits, today only I'll explain. If time does not permit, I will explain you tomorrow. After AS11, towards the end, I'll explain it and close it. Right, nothing you are going to lose. Right, I will explain it to you. Okay, yeah, right, perfect. Sorry, sir. Okay, fine. When do you capitalize? Yes, the borrowing costs. Borrowing costs are directly related to. Yeah, borrowing costs are directly related to. Related to what? 3 things they told. Directly related to acquisition. Okay, acquisition or construction or production. Acquisition, construction or production of a qualifying asset, of a QA qualifying asset. Acquisition, construction, production of a qualifying asset. Got it? It is related to qualifying asset. Yes, if it is related to qualifying asset, then we say capitalize it. Capitalize it. Okay, what do I say? Capitalize it. Capitalize. Understand? Right. No, sir, it is not related to, sir. Oh, is it? Then charge to P&L. That's all. Correct. Capitalize. What do you mean by capitalize? Capitalize means debit to asset. Debit to QA. That's all. Whatever the asset. Correct, na? Yes, sir. Okay. QA. Qualifying asset we are talking. Yeah. What is qualifying asset? Qualifying asset is the asset, right? Yeah. Which, yes, excellent. Which takes substantial period of time, which take necessarily substantial period of time, got it? Which take necessarily substantial period of time to make it ready. Yeah, which one? To make the asset ready for its intended use or intended sale. To make it ready for its intended sale or use. Yeah, when I say use means it can be a PPE, it can be an intangible asset, or it can be an investment. Yeah, when I say sale, what do you mean by that? That means a QA can be in inventory also, because my objective is to sell it once it is ready. Correct. What do you mean by substantial period of time? Yes, substantial period of time means minimum, generally 12 months or more. Exactly, na sir? No. It can be less than that. It can be less than 12 months if justified. Got it? If it is justified, then fine. It is less than 12 months also. It's going to work out. Got my point? right? But it depends on situations or circumstances. Situations or circumstances of each case. Yeah. What do you say? A professional judgment, I say. Professional judgment is required. Professional judgment is required. Professional judgment is required. This is about qualifying asset. Fine? Yes, sir. Next. Timing. Timing of capitalization. The timing, when it comes, we say there is a time for starting of capitalization, okay, stopping capitalization, and what is the next one? Starting, stopping, suspension. Yeah, if I say this, I will say here you start capitalization, okay. Yeah, here I say stop capitalization. Here a small period may you suspend it, I will tell. Done. Under that circumstance, my dear, okay na, right? If you say start means whatever the borrowing cost you have incurred before, charge to P&L. I say suspend in this period. Yeah, e period may borrowing cost you spent, P&L. Yeah, from stop date means construction is ready, correct na? But from that date, see, my house is ready, I am there in the house only, but my loan is still there na? Loan is there. Loan is there means interest I must have paid na? Correct. So that means what are we supposed to do? Here you should charge it to P&L. Here charge it to P&L. Got my point? This is right. So that means E amount capitalize it. Yeah, E amount capitalize it. Before starting, after stopping, in between, during the suspension, profit and loss. Yeah, other than that, capitalize karo. That is the basic idea. All correct है sir. When to start? Correct na? That is what question. When to start capitalization? Correct. When are we supposed to start the capitalization? There are three conditions to satisfy. Yeah, when three conditions satisfied. Yeah, all or any one, sir. All three conditions you are supposed to satisfy. Understand? Yeah, when you satisfy all the three conditions, then start cap from that day. Which day all three satisfies? That day start. That day note down and start capitalization. Okay, what is the first condition? Yeah, condition number 1. What is that? Borrowing costs are being incurred. Yeah, borrowing costs are being incurred. Yeah, you must be spending. Spending does not mean actual cash outflow, no. You must have taken loan and you must be interest accrued. Incurred. Incurred means accrued. Accrued concept. Not spent, not paid. No. Payment you may do later because we follow accrual basis of accounting. Yes. So, you must have already taken a loan, then interest started. Okay. Then, sir, I took loan, sir, but money is there in the bank only, sir. I have not taken out only, sir. That is wrong, no. You must be spending money for the qualifying asset. Yeah. Costs are being incurred for QA. Yes, you must be spending. You must be spending some money for the qualifying asset. I didn't do any job. That means for what I can capitalize, my dear, isn't it? Right. That is also important, na? Obviously. Right. Next, activities are in progress. Activities are in progress. Yeah, activities are in progress. Which activity? Activities in the sense of physical activity. Yes, physical. First physical. Only physical, not necessarily. Even administrative, even administration and technical activities also. Even administration, technical activities which are very important. That is going on. Yeah. Then also I say activities are there going on. Then you can start. When you satisfy all the three things, that means money also should be going out. Physically also you must be spending. You must have taken a loan and you must be spending, incurring borrowing cost. When all the three conditions are satisfied, that day onwards, you please start capitalization. That is the one. Okay, na? Suspension. When do you suspend? When do you suspend? When there is no active development. Yeah, there is no active development. Correct. Then suspend it. Right. But there is an exception. But there is an exception. What do you mean by exception? Right. Exception in the sense, no active development, but still do not suspend. No active development, but do not suspend. There is no active development, but do not suspend. When, sir? Yeah, one, there is a temporary, okay, na, temporarily, what do you call? Temporarily work is not going on. Okay, temporary delay. Yeah, why temporary delay? Yeah, generally student tell this temporary delay, but next sentence they will not tell. That is where they lose the mark. What is the next sentence, sir? Temporary delay which is necessary for QA. You should tell that. That is important. Suppose there is some what do you call, I can say like this, labor strike, 2-day strikes are small break only in 2 days. A labor strike relevant to qualifying asset. Without labor strike we cannot continue. Is it? Construction के लिए labor strike is mandatory. Not mandatory na. Even though it is 2 days, 2 days interest you cannot, you have to suspend. Correct na? You cannot capitalize it. So that's why example, what is it? Example, curing means watering. We are putting water, that's the reason. Correct na? Then fine, curing purpose. Yeah, so I have constructed one floor. Yeah, I have to wait for how many days? At least 7 days I am waiting, sir, because immediately if I start construction, building will not be having good strength. Oh yes, that's why they will put so many blocks and they'll fill the water. Correct, at least 2-3 days in the worst case scenario, isn't it? Very much required. If you don't take care of it like that, then there will be serious issue. Got it? That is the reason. Now second, yeah, a substantial, what do you say, substantial technical or administration work. Substantial technical or administration work is going on. Yeah, it is substantial. It is important. It is important to QA. Getting my point? It is very much important to QA. That work is going on, done. Under that circumstance also, yes, you are not supposed to do it. Yeah, where can you suspend? Suspension example. Suspension example, that is strike. Correct na? Lockdown. Yes, lockdown, sir. COVID lockdown. Correct. Yeah, it is not under our control, but still what can I do? Correct na? That's all. Fine. Yes. So these are all the small examples what we can say. Other than lack of material, or court case, legal cases came up. Correct na? Suddenly neighbor said, no, you are constructing in my area, I am going to court. They went to court and court said, stay order, stay there, don't construct, let me decide, then you construct. Okay sir, I'll stop. You understood my point? Then that is all. That is the matter. Litigations. Next, sir, when do you stop? Yeah, I will write it down. Cessation we call. Stop is called cessation. Yep, it is cessation. When do you cessate? When do you cessate, my dear? Right? When do you cessate? Cessation, when it comes. Yeah, when do you say cessation? When substantially, yes, substantially all the work is completed. Substantially all the work is completed. More than this word, correct? Now, more than this word, what you can say? The asset is ready. Asset is ready for its intended use. Yeah, asset is ready for its intended use. Correct na? It is meant for PPE purpose. Yeah, is it ready? Yeah, PP ready? Yeah, ready, sir. I can start using it from today. Then from today, borrowing costs should not be capitalized. It should be charged to P&L because asset is ready for the intended purpose. Because it is ready for the intended purpose. Got my point? Yeah. Suppose, sir, part of QA is ready. Yeah, part of QA is ready, sir. Then proportionately stop. Proportionately you are supposed to stop capitalization. Proportionately you are supposed to stop capitalization. Hope you understood. This is the one. Next, so this is all about the timing, when to capitalize, when not to capitalize it. Right. Next, what we discuss, amount of capitalization. This is what crucial. This is what people will ask in the examination. Okay na? Yes, amount of capitalization. Which one? Amount of capitalization. Yes. Now listen carefully, very carefully. Okay. Yeah, when I say amount of capitalization, right, here this is based on, it is based on type of borrowing. It is based on type of borrowing. Okay, borrowing of how many types? Two types are. One is specific borrowing, okay, and the next one is called general borrowing. Specific, general. Okay, specific borrowing means what? Specific borrowing means borrowed specifically for QA, borrowed specifically for QA purpose. For the purpose of QA only I have borrowed. Oh, is it? Done. Next, I'll give examples with numbers so that you will understand it very clearly, perfectly. Correct? Examination may don't expect a question beyond this. It will be within the limits. Got it? But yeah, with the language he can confuse you. A language is obviously your responsibility. Correct? Na? Yeah, language today I will tell one thing, tomorrow he will change language. That you should be having good control over that language. You have to understand the question. Correct? Na? Yeah. Next, general means what? Not specifically borrowed. Not specifically borrowed, right, but money is being used. For QA. Money is being used for QA. Okay, what is the example? I'll give you an example. Okay, first let me clear the specific borrowing, my dear friend. Then I'll go to the general borrowing side. Yes, here, my dear, say example. Specifically borrowed. Specifically in the sense it is mentioned in the loan. It is mentioned in the loan document. It is mentioned, very clearly mentioned in the loan document. Okay, it is very clearly mentioned in the loan document. Got it? So then that time, what do you say? Sir, I am paying interest, sir. Okay, how much interest? Say just some number, 1000. Yeah, sir, they gave me loan, sir. Excellent. Right, I need, yeah, how much loan you got? So I got 30 lakh rupees loan. Excellent. Have you spent full 30 lakh in the current year only? No, 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 sir, I need only 10 lakh rupees in the current year, next year 20 lakh, something like that. Oh, what did you do this 30 lakh rupees? Ee 30 lakh rupees na sir, 20 lakh I don't need right now na. 1 year fixed deposit kar diya sir. Oh, excellent. So from there I got some interest income. Correct. Interest income, this is interest expense. This is on 30 lakh minus interest income. If you have received anything, sir, I received 200 rupees, cut it. Yeah, this is what your cost, this is what you lost really, that is only borrowing cost. This amount you are supposed to capitalize it, this amount only you are supposed to capitalize it. Understand? Cost is what you lost. Really what you lost? Really I lost 800, so that much number only supposed to be capitalized, that much number only supposed to be capitalized. That's it, very straight and simple. Yeah, but with respect to general borrowing, you have to be a bit careful. We have to discuss little more. Yeah, otherwise you will not be able to catch it. Yes, my dear. Yeah, if I say this is the balance sheet, if I say okay na, this is a qualifying asset. Qualifying asset I spent 2000. Excellent. Here there is a specific borrowing. Specific borrowing, how much, sir? 200 is there. अरे करेक्ट है, स्पेसिफिक बोरोइंग 200, यू स्पेंट 2000, करेक्ट ना? ये 1800 रुपीज कहाँ से आ गया? फ्रॉम वेयर यू गॉट द मनी? फ्रॉम वेयर यू गॉट द मनी मीन्स, सर, इन द सेम बैलेंस शीट, okay, there is some SBI loan, sir, there is some public deposit, sir, there is some HDFC loan, sir, money, there is some 6000 rupees is sitting. These are all general borrowings. These are all what? General borrowings. Are you getting my point? These are all general borrowings. So 1800 कहाँ से आया? It is assumed. What is that? It is assumed. What is it assumed? It is assumed that 1800 spent from this money, from this 6000 rupees, say 6000 rupees, say 1800 rupees you took it and spent it. Yeah, money not specifically borrowed for the purpose of qualifying asset, but money is being used for the qualifying asset. That's why, correct hai, sir, all that correct hai, but my point, yeah, this is 10%, sir, this is 9%, sir, this is 11.5%, sir. Oh, correct. Then 1800 ko which rate do you apply, sir? Yeah, specific borrowing 10%, 10 into exactly you'll apply. But 1800 ko, 1800 correct, 1800 you have taken all correct, but 1800 is taken from SBI loan, public deposit, HDFC, you can't identify. It's impossible. That's why what you say, correct now, what you say, apply weighted average borrowing rate. Weighted average borrowing rate. Yeah, you can't specifically take 10% or 9%, illogical, and you shouldn't take it. Okay, yes. Weighted average borrowing. This weighted average borrowing rate ka one more name, what you call? We call capitalization rate. What do we call? Capitalization rate is what we call. Understand? Capitalization rate is what something we call. Okay, sir, excellent, sir. Capitalization rate. Agree? Excellent. So now what is how do you calculate capitalization rate? Simple format, okay, one format we can close everything, right? What you say, percentage is equal to, this is capitalization rate is percentage is equal to your interest amount, okay. Yeah, what you say, adjusted principal you write directly, best option. Adjusted principal. What do you mean by adjusted principal, sir? Adjusted principal means simple principal amount into number of months you took divided by 12 months. Means, say example, 1st July you took. 1st July is date of loan. Yeah. How much you took? 1000 I took. Okay. That means the loan is outstanding. Correct na? The loan is outstanding. Outstanding for how many months? The loan is outstanding for 9 months. Correct. So what are you supposed to do? Principal amount is equal to 1000 into 9 divided by 12. That is equal to 750. यहाँ पे 750 लेना. That's it. So every loan को you do it. No sir, I took loan from 1st April only. I had taken loan, sir. Oh, excellent. Then 12 by 12. 12 by 12 is equal to same loan amount only will come. Then you don't need to do anything. Got it? Into 100. ऐसा apply करो directly. Make one blind formula. Interest amount divided by adjusted principal directly into 100. Understand? R rate comes na, R rate you apply. Fine. I'll take an example. Okay. Yes. See, say my specific borrowing is equal to 200. I said that is equal to 10% specific borrowing. Excellent. Yeah, there is SBI. Say 10%, 9% of HDFC. Okay, whatever it is, 12% of public deposits, something will write. Yeah, this is equal to 1000, this is equal to 2000, this is equal to 3000. This is the loan amount. Okay, when did you take date of loan? Yeah, date of loan, sir, this I took on 1/4, this also I took it on 1/4, this I took it on 30th June, sir, this I took it on 31st December, sir. Excellent. What is the total loan amount? 6000. Okay, sir. Then interest. Not interest, number of months. Let me calculate first. Number of months will calculate. Yeah, how many months? Here it is outstanding for 12 months. Yeah, it is outstanding. Yeah, this is equal to for 9 months. This is equal to for 3 months. Okay, interest. 1000 into 10%, 100. 2000 into, correct na, 2000 into 9% divided by 12 into 9, that is equal to 135. Correct? 3000 into 12% into 3 divided by 12, that is equal to 90. This is my interest. 135 plus 100, that is equal to 325. Yeah, immediately do adjusted principal also, do it here. Adjusted principal means 1000 into 12 divided by 12, that is equal to 1000. Yeah, next 2000 into 9 divided by 12, that is equal to 1500. Next 3000. Okay, 3000 into 3 divided by 12, that is equal to, by 12 into 3, that is equal to 750. You take it. Correct na? Yes, 750 plus 1500 plus 1000, that comes to 3250. Correct? Right. Percentage. How do you calculate percentage? Interest 325 divided by adjusted principal. You should take 3250 into 100, that comes to 10%. Obviously 325 divided by 3250 into 100 means 10% will come. 10% your capitalization rate. 10% is called your capitalization rate. Okay, what to do now? Right. What is your qualifying asset amount? 2000, sir. Excellent. Out of that specific borrowing is 200. Yeah, 200 related interest is equal to at 10%, so 20. Yeah, that means 1800 is nothing but from general borrowing. True. Into again this also 10%. Which 10%? 10%. Yeah, here it came 8 correct na, 180. Okay na. So total 200. This is the borrowing cost to be capitalized. Yeah, you should capitalize how much? 200 rupees you are supposed to capitalize it. Okay, sir. Now, what is your borrowing cost? Borrowing cost incurred. How much you incurred borrowing cost? E through 325 have incurred, and 10% into E20 also incurred. It is not just 325. Yes, 325 plus 20, that is equal to 345 I have incurred. Perfect. Minus. Okay, na? 325 I have, 345 I have incurred. Minus capitalization. Yes. How much are we supposed to capitalize? 200 you capitalize it. Then 145, correct na? E 145, that should be charged to P&L. It should be charged to P&L. Then what do you say? Yeah, sir, I have incurred cash. Totally 345 is out. Okay, out of that QA account should be debited by 200. Yes, and interest expense that will be 145 E number. Correct? Yeah, totally spent is E number. Like this, one journal entry, if you record it, that would be perfectly all right. Right? One more level of question that they never asked. Actually speaking, they never asked in the examination. Okay, but one more level of question I will give you in another 5 minutes time. Then we will close our class. Okay. Yeah, I'll be taking extra 5 minutes. Yeah, required. What will happen? No, see, April month may you have taken out, spent. How much you spent? April month may I spent 200 rupees, sir. Okay. July month may I spent 150 rupees, sir. Excellent. Okay, na? Right. In August month I spent another 200 rupees. Okay. Yeah. In the month of September may I spent 100. Okay, cool. Then in the month of December I spent 200. Something like that. Total how much came so far? 200, 200, 400, 500, 700. 700 means 850. Correct, na? Yeah. 850 means, say, totally 1800, no, my dear. February may 400. Yeah. Say 850 plus 400 minus 1800. That is equal to 550. You say March month may 550 you spent. Something like that. Okay. 550 you spent. Totally 1800 rupees you spent. This is total qualifying asset ka cost. The point is, see, E200 is from specific borrowing. Correct. At the rate of 10%, that is equal to 20 will come, no problem. Agree? Right. But all this money you have taken from where? We have taken, correct na? We have taken from where? We have taken from the general borrowing. We have taken from the general borrowing. Agree? Yeah. With respect to general borrowing, amma, apply rate from the date of usage. From the date of usage. Yeah, rate means capitalization rate, obviously. From the date used. Which day used? No information given. I can say 1st July, 1st August, 1st September, 1st December, 1st February, 1st March. Like this. Assumption. Assume beginning of the month. Assume beginning of the month. Okay. Yeah. So then what should I apply, sir? If 150 is there, 150 into our general borrowing rate is equal to 10%, which we calculated on the top. Into, understand? Yeah. E 10% into what rate, sir? What rate ni? How many months? July say means 9 months. So 9 divided by 12. Whatever comes XX, that amount should be capitalized. Like that you have to calculate even for this. Okay, 200 into 10% into 1st August means 8 months. Yeah, again here 100 into 10% into 7 divided by 12. Yeah, same thing. Do 100, 400, 550 go, you have to apply. Whatever the number comes, total it. This is the amount to be capitalized. This is the amount to be capitalized. Remember, when should I do like this? Yeah, when should I do like this? Only, what is this here? Yeah, when should I do this? Only when in the question, only when in the question month on month expenditure is given. Month on month, every month on month expense is given. Okay. Yeah, I have given one small question of this nature in my textbook. Accounting Standards Made Easy textbook may also I have given this information. Right. Month on month expenditure ऐसा दिया तो then e model you follow. No sir, they didn't tell anything like that. Oh, is it? They didn't tell. Then above I did not just know. The exactly same model you should follow, depending upon what is the information given to you in the question. Got it? That you please remember. Hope that's it, my dear. For the day, we'll close it. Tomorrow 5:30 to 7, 7:30 to 9. Tomorrow I'll start with first PPE. First full 1.5 hour will be taking PPE only, no other subject. Okay, no other standard. I will take it. Right. Thank you. Good night. And please, yeah, tell your friends also that classes are there for tomorrow also. Inform them. Right. And please write your comment if you want me to take something else, some questions, specific questions. If you have that, you place a comment. At least say thanks. That is also a good comment. Okay. Right, my dear. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good night. See you tomorrow.